Namaste, chair yogis, and welcome to our class today. This will be a class focused on the full body. So we'll be working with our neck, shoulders, finding some gentle twists. We'll make our way down to the hips, the legs, the ankles and toes. So if you need a little bit of elevation, feel free to grab 2 blocks, or you can find a folded blanket and put it underneath the feet. And once again, my name is Eleni, so thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoy guided meditation or gentle music, please check out my sister channel listed in the description below called Mindful Metta. And let's get started. So finding a nice tall seat here in whatever chair you're in, and then let's make sure that the feet are comfortably flat. So once again, if we can't reach the floor, find something to put underneath so that you can stabilize here through all 4 corners of the feet. And then we'll start to lengthen the spine, bringing the shoulders up towards the ears and down the back. Finding that extension here, maybe softening or closing the eyes. And we're going to begin to work with our breath, breathing in and out through the nose. So take a few natural breaths here, breathing in and out through the nose and just taking stock and inventory of how we're feeling in this moment. Noticing and observing any parts of the body that might be holding any tension. And as we work with our beautiful breath, feel free to guide your breath into these areas, helping to create movement energetically. So let's begin here, exhaling completely, breathing out through the nose. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose and bring your breath into your base of the belly. So your belly is expanding out like a balloon. And the exhale draws the navel softly back towards the spine as we breathe out through the nose. We'll take a deep and full inhale, feeling the belly expand, bringing your breath higher into your rib cage, ribs flare. The exhale gently knits the ribs towards each other, the belly towards the spine, breathing out through the nose. Inhaling deeply, bringing breath into base of belly, up into the rib cage, and then all the way to chest and collarbone. The exhale, we release the chest, the ribs, the belly. So continue here, nice deep belly breaths, full torso breaths. And if it calls to you to set an intention, dedication for this practice, feel free to do so, knowing that this energy and this intention can be guided inwards towards the self or outwards to someone or something. And we seal our intention here with a round of breath as we gently exhale. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And we'll exhale through the mouth. On the next breath, slowly lift the gaze. We'll reach the arms high. Take a nice deep breath in. Keep the spine nice and long. The exhale brings the hands to the heart space. Start to press your palms together here. Lift through the elbows. They're in line with the wrists. And we'll start to press our palms to the right. So I'll be mirroring you. And we'll gaze to our left. So just find that little bit of stretch here in the upper arm. Inhale, we come back through center, press to your left, gaze to your right. And we'll do that one more time. We inhale back through center, exhale, press right, gaze left. Inhale back through center and exhale, press to your left. Inhale back through center, bring the back of the hands together so they touch. Keep the elbows bent, draw your elbows out, bring your fingertips in and up. And then on your exhale, slowly like a wave, reach the fingertips back out. So we'll inhale, bend the elbows, fingertips draw up like a flower growing. Exhale, release. Inhale, come up, warming up the shoulders. Exhale, come all the way out. And last one, we inhale, lift. And exhale. Excellent. Release the hands. Let's roll the shoulders a couple times here, up, down, and back. Moving into some neck stretches here. Nice tall spine, lifting here through the crown of the head. We bring the chin down towards the chest. Start to just take a very gentle semicircle here with your nose. So creating that shape here. Good. So as you come back through the center, we'll inhale, come over to your right side. Exhale, chin comes back to the chest. Inhale, we come to the left. And exhale. Good. Let's come to the right side. Pause. We're going to start to just make a little bit of movement here on this right side. So we draw the chin down towards the chest. You're almost gazing at your elbow here or the floor. And then come back to gaze forward towards me. Good. So we're going to exhale. So it's just a little bit of a diagonal line here with the chin. Couple rounds on your own. Good. Last one. So just noticing where we're feeling that space or the tension here if we're creating space. Let's come back to chin towards chest. Take a deep breath in. We'll exhale, bring the chin back to the center here, and we come on to our left side. So here we'll do the same thing here. We'll start to gaze down towards the floor of the elbow, and then we gaze up. So you might pair this with your breath pattern, gazing down on an inhale or an exhale. It's really up to you. And then gazing forward. Let's do two more. Exhale, inhale, or whatever breath pattern you're doing. Good. Last one here. We're going to meet gazing down here. Inhale. Chin comes back through center on the exhale. So same concept here. Let's start to inhale, lift the gaze slightly without crunching the back of the neck. So we're creating space through the throat here. Gaze lifts, chin lifts slightly without crunching the neck, and then we'll exhale, chin towards chest. So notice here the mobility of the neck. Gently lift on the inhale, gaze will lift, chin tilt slightly, and then we'll exhale, chin towards chest. Inhale to lift. Exhale to chest. Inhale, gaze forward. And release. Let's start to roll our shoulders. So once we create that space in the neck here, you might feel some sensation in the shoulders, especially if we sleep and we have those cricks in our neck. It usually kind of makes its way down, right? So let's start to roll here, up, down, and back. And then we'll switch the direction and let's start to roll forward. So we'll come up, forward, and down, and start to move here at your pace. Notice which one feels more accessible or easier, right? So lots of us tend to shrug forward. I do. And so coming forward feels almost even more natural or easy, right? For that mobility of the shoulder. Let's come up, down, and back and try to reverse that. And let's do that one more time. Inhale up and exhale back. Beautiful. Arms come out to a T. We inhale. Let's move into a side bend here. You're welcome to grab the side of the chair here if you like. So reach up nice and tall with your left arm, and then we'll exhale over. Stable through the feet. Come out through the T. Take a deep breath in. We exhale up and over. Inhale through center. Exhale. Wonderful. Inhale. Exhale. And one more to each side. Deep breath. Exhale. So creating space through the side body, the rib cage. Wonderful. Back through center. Bring your fingertips to touch the shoulders here. And we're going to start to make movement through spine. So let's inhale, start to reach your heart forward. You're going to feel your pelvis tilt forward here, sitting bones reaching back. So it's a cat-cow movement. Elbows start to draw back, and then as we exhale, we're going to start to round here, elbows towards each other. So you might need to scooch forward here so you have a little bit of space. So we'll inhale, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, soft round, tucking. So we want to add that movement through the pelvis here. So that's what really makes this a cat-cow movement. Through the full spine is feeling your pelvic bowl tilt forward, tilt back. So we get the low back involved here too. Good. And just 2-3 more rounds here, your own pace. Making our way back through neutral here. Start to make big circles with your elbows. And get that movement through the joint here. For 3, for 2, and 1. And then we reverse, go in the opposite direction. 1, 2, and 3. Shake it out, wiggle it out, do what you need to do. Always take care of your body in this practice. Take breaks, sips of water. Listen to your body at all times as your greatest teacher. And let's come into some more cat-cow. So walk forward slightly. Feet can come a little bit wider if that's more comfortable for you. And we'll take a big dip forward. So palms to the thighs. We'll inhale. Start to reach your heart forward. Sit bones are really drawing back to the back of the room. And then as we exhale, we're going to start to round, articulating the spine here, tucking the chin as you come all the way up. Now, if this doesn't feel good to come super deep and hinge forward, just stay with that movement that we were doing earlier. Don't worry about the hinge here. So inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, slow round. Notice that you'll be pushing down through your feet to rise here. So creating that energetic movement up, right? The lower body is supporting our movement of the spine here in the upper body. Good. One more time. We'll inhale, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, soft round and tuck. Staying here with the legs wide. Let's take a modified goddess where we dip our shoulders. So maybe walk the feet a little bit wider here. Toes pointing out, knees in line with the toe. This right shoulder will dip towards your left knee. Let's gaze at our left big toe. Create that space through the side body. Inhale, come back through center. You might be feeling it in this opposite low back. Drape that left shoulder towards right knee. Inhale, come back through center. Take it to the left side. Exhale. Inhale through the center and exhale to your right. Let's bring some movement in. Take it at your own pace. Drape your right shoulder. Scoop the heart across. Inhale back up. Exhale back down. So couple circles here, nice big circles, right? Nice and slow too. So you might start to feel different sensations through the back as you are moving and just noticing, observing. Good. Let's go in the opposite direction. So maybe pairing your movement with your breath, we might exhale forward and then inhale up. And if it feels good to change that breath pattern and do the opposite without confusing ourselves, feel free to do that. So breath patterns aren't necessarily fixed. They're taught mostly in a certain way, but it's interesting to change them up sometimes and go in the opposite direction. Good. Let's come back through center. And we're going to start to take smaller circles up the spine. So start to just kind of roll here through your rib cage. A little bit less here. And then go in the opposite direction. Good. And then feel your rotation going all the way up to the chest. And then reverse. Kind of like we're dancing with a hula hoop, right? An invisible hula hoop. And we take our time with this hula hoop so we're not rushing. Good. Okay, let's move into some twisting here. So arms will reach up on the inhale. Let's come over to our right side on the exhale. So here, we're just going to twist without pushing this hand. You might use your backhand here just to create, a line here, but we're not going to pull on anything. So we're just going to twist to the right and come back through center. Twist to your left. So once again, not pulling, just using these as guides on where to place the hands. But we want to make sure that we're doing a natural twist for our spine. We don't want to take it too deep, too far, too soon. Inhale, exhale to twist. Option here to add your arms. Arms will reach up on the inhale. We'll take a cactus. So bend the elbows. Take a deep breath in. We exhale, twist to our right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Good. Inhale, center. And release. Let's take a couple more cat-cows just to kind of equalize here. So if you want to walk the feet out, feel free to do so. We'll inhale, take that deep breath. Heart lifts. Come into that back bend. We exhale, round. Inhale, big lift. Heart lifts. Exhale to round. And last one, deep breath in. And exhale. Come all the way up. Beautiful. Okay, making our way into lower body. Let's not forget wrists, and we'll also do some ankles at the same time. So scooch back if you need a little bit of support without dumping our weight back. Try to keep the spine tall. Let's lift our legs here and roll the ankles in one direction at the same time that you're rolling the wrist. And then go in the opposite direction. Okay, now we're going to kind of flop the feet. So just kind here, gentle with the ankles. Just kind of like you're flopping, like you're doggy paddling. And let's do that with the wrist here. I know it looks silly, it feels silly, but it's helping to release tension that we're holding here, right? So our body weight is constantly being held up by our ankle joint and our feet. And think about all the things we do with our hands every single day. So just shaking some of that tension out, letting the joints relax, and release. Let's lift our right leg and at the same time our left arm. So we're crossing here. Good. The midline here. We'll call this the brain yoga. So we're not actually crossing the midline, but our brain is working in two sections here, right and left. So opposites here, right leg, left arm, left leg, left arm. Inhale, exhale. It's almost like we're marching here, right? For one. We'll go 3 more. 2, 3, last one, 4. Okay, wonderful. Let the hands loose here, shake it out. I don't want to forget the hands and fingers, so let's real quickly go up here before we go to hips, legs, toes, and feet. So palms will face up, and we're just going to take little mudras by bringing our thumb to each finger pad. So each finger pad is going to touch, and then we'll go in the reverse direction. Move at your own pace. You can close your eyes. If you want to challenge yourself, you might speed it up or slow it way down. Good. One more cycle. And let it go. Okay, beautiful. We're going to start to move into hips. So lift that right knee. You can hold the outer edge of the knee or underneath the thigh. We're going to take a big hip circle here for 1, for 2, for 3. Reverse your circle. 1, 2, 3. And other side. Lift the left knee. Support the leg. 1, 2, 3. And reverse. 3, 2, 1. Scooch forward just a tad. We're going to do a little bit of butterfly legs. So we come on the outer edge of the feet and then just come in and out here, creating some movement through the hip joint. Good. And then walk the feet out slightly, draw the knees in and out. And back through center. Okay, lift the legs here. Support yourself by holding onto the bottom of the chair if that feels good. We point and flex the feet. Roll the ankles in the same direction here. And then reverse. Let's take it in opposite, so going inwards and out. And release. Let's take this right ankle. You can cross it here at the left ankle. You can cross the knee or bring your heel to that thigh. Now, if you're up here on the leg, you might wiggle your toes a little bit, spread them wide. Okay. Make sure we're stable here. We're hinging from our hip. Make sure we're not moving our low back and plunging out backwards through our low back. So we'll inhale, deep breath in, get tall. We'll exhale, hinge forward slightly, like you're folding forward. Inhale, lift. So a little bit of dynamic movement here first. Exhale, shift forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, shift. And last one, deep breath, get tall. Exhale, hinge. Let's hold. Find your sustainable hold where you feel that little bit of edginess, little bit of deep sensation, but nothing that speaks sharp pain. And we breathe deeply here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Start to lift slightly. Well, actually all the way. And we release. Nice job. Switch. Ankle, knee, hip. Wiggle the toes here. You can do this in any one of these variations. Just kind of wiggle the toes. Good. Now, nice tall spine. Get tall. Deep breath in. We exhale, hinge gently forward. Notice which hip feels a little bit tighter. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. And this is the one. We come forward and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale all the way up. Good. Release. And take those butterflies here once again, just in and out here with the knees. And then bring it out, come in and out. Bring the feet back through center, arms will reach up. We take a deep breath in. On the exhale, hands come to the heart. And we'll just take a moment here breathing as we conclude our practice. You can keep your hands here, bring your hands to the lap. Palms face up, palms face down. Just do what feels right for you. Shoulders are rolling up, down, and back. So take a moment to find a body scan from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes. Noticing the spaces in your body that might feel a little bit more energized or relaxed. Coming back to our intention that we set. And we'll close our practice with a breath today, sealing our intention and our practice together. Let's bring the hands to Anjali Mudra. Palms will touch at the heart space, keeping that soft gaze or eyes closed. We'll exhale. Take a deep inhale, fill the torso. Exhale out through the mouth. And thank you so much for taking this time for yourself to practice with me today. I appreciate it so very much. Please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and leave a request if you have one in the comments. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Namaste.